Hi, my name is Marty Cruz Star. What's occurring? This is a channel where Jesus Christ rules. I'm reading Revelation 6:6, and I heard what seemed to be a voice in the midst of the four living creatures saying, a quarter of wheat for a denarius, and 3 quarters of barley for a denarius, and do not harm the oil and wine. So, you know, I've decided myself, okay, that I'm not going to be doing this nails thing. I want to be bringing it down to being a little child. Okay, I want to be getting up and not having to concentrate on nails. Okay, concentrating on outside appearance, because this what I've just read to you is going to happen. Okay, this thing is going to happen where God's going to be making everything go up. No one's going to be able to afford it. You can see it's already happening already. Okay, and as far as I'm concerned, if you've got people leading you who haven't got God in their life, yeah, they're going to lead you astray. Okay, you know, people who haven't got God, who are leading other people, even people who say that they've got God and they're not doing what God says, they're going to lead people astray as well. Okay, there's only one way to Jesus Christ, and there's only one way to God, and that's through Jesus Christ. And unfortunately, there's some people who are not actually doing what God says. Anyway, if He's turned around and says, "Do not harm the wine, the oil and wine," it means that everything else is going to be armed. Okay, so that this is going to be the ear relaxers, the shaving beard stuff, all the things that we've come accustomed to, that we've been relying on. It's going to be less of it. It's going to be expensive. You're not going to be able to afford it. So instead of us waiting for this thing to happen, maybe we just should be warming ourselves up into the situation, because when God turns around and says something's going to happen, it's going to happen. And I've decided that I'm just not doing it anymore. I feel that a lot of us have grown accustomed and used to the way that we've been living, and as it's getting where God's taking things and He's revealing Himself and His wrath, people are now starting to struggle and starting to realise that that they can't keep up with this thing, and even finding other ways and means of trying to keep up with the Joneses at the end of the day. Some people are taking people to restaurants and ordering food for the whole of the family, and it's supposed to be a date. There's all sorts of things going on. Even hairdressers are ripping off, their customers. There's a lot of things going off in the world at the moment, and we really need to be careful of it, because when times start to get hot and times start to get really, really bad, people are going to turn on each other like animals. And unfortunately, I don't want nothing to do with it, to be honest with, nothing to do with it at all. God bless you guys. Bye.